So, agentic AI is a term that really is emerging everywhere now in B2B. You'll see it a lot in just the conversations about AI. AI, if you think about AI as the search for mimicking human intelligence, then you can think of the large language models like ChatGPT and Claude or Perplexity as the language part of the brain, as the part where we understand and process dialogue. Then the agents, on the other hand, are functions that sit on top of these LLMs and are able to do tasks or have objectives. And so these are really the deductive or reasoning parts of the brain that are allowing us to take that one step further and organize our thoughts into a continuous process.
Great description. Thank you. And then, so with Map Collective, tell us a little bit of the background. What was the reason that you got into this work? What was the problem that you were seeing in the marketplace and how you were presenting the solution?
So I started this work out of college initially, and my goal was really to map the imbalances of Earth systems. And this was really because of the enormous challenge we saw ahead with climate change. So we started mapping resources and we realized that there was a lot of data mismatch, a lot of lack of data sharing in the space. And so the fragmentation of data really pushed us to start solving that challenge. And that's where we started applying our knowledge or know-how on agentic AI. So under successive grants from for research and funding for research and development from the National Science Foundation, we've been able to actually develop this into a system that is regularly processing this information, bringing new information to these different users that are affecting these major supply chains across the globe, from food and beverage brands to automotive brands to governments, and to actually drive systemic change by helping these consortiums of cross-sectoral collaboration unite data even though they're trying to protect their strategic advantage.
Interesting. So, what was that arc of kind of the inception to where we are today?
So the company was officially founded in 2020, which was after I was in school. I started business school, and the research grants we started in 2021 and now have extended out till 2027 for them. And we do plan to do more research work. We are very collaborative in our approach. However, we are also a for-profit entity, and so we work with clients and license our technology to them. And we are focused primarily on the process of continuous innovation, which is why that arc has happened. So what that means is we're continuously discovering AI is moving so fast that we're continuously discovering new methods where we can achieve that end goal, that end vision that we really started with in the first place, which is that resource balance, global resource balance.
Great. So, how is business going for you? How has the feedback been from the marketplace and client acquisition?
Yeah, so the marketplace is definitely interested in solutions which can help them optimize and meet the barrage of regulations. So, from extended producer responsibility, which is a regulation starting in California on November 15th and then cascading throughout different states, it is really requiring organizations to help streamline their product data. And so that is something that we're seeing has immediate effect, as well as the larger effects of how can we collaborate with organizations on forecasting how coffee bans are moving. So really, it's a broad range of activities that allow us to take this initial data set, the supply chain data, help make that process collaborative and alleviate the supplier fatigue in that process by deploying agents on the sides of the tier one suppliers as well, and helping them process unstructured data, even if they're a smaller tier one supplier who does not necessarily have a harmonized ERP system or an enterprise resource planning system. Then we can still process their data. And so that allows them to dynamically respond to surveys and makes the whole system end to end easier to link.